Hey everybody, my name is Joey Figueiredo. Welcome to the very first episode of Signature Style. I thought I'd start this off with one of my favorite days of the week, Sunday Funday. And what happens on Sunday? Of course, brunch. And what I love about brunch is you get to, catch up with your friends during the week, have amazing food, drink mimosas, Bloody Marys, have inappropriate conversations if you're sitting at our table, of course. And we're going to be going over to one of my favorite places in Kansas City called Louie's Wine Dive. We're going to go over to the Walla location with some of the amazing staff. The atmosphere is amazing, and we're going to see our friend bartender Derek, and he's going to be mixing up something really good for us for brunch. I'll see you back at the studio, and welcome to Signature Style.
Hello, my name is Derek Nooner with Louie's Wine Dive. Today we'll be making one of our signature drinks, the Bangkok Bloody Mary. For this drink we're going to start off with a celery salt rim. Got this here. We're going to add in one lime wedge, one basil leaf, a few pieces of cilantro here, and then about a quarter ounce of Worcestershire sauce. And 2 ounces of Tito's vodka. We're going to muddle this up, get nice and constituted into the liquid. Finishing touch with a little drag of sriracha. And then we'll add in our Zing Zang Bloody Mary mix. Add a little ice. And garnish. And you got the Bangkok Bloody Mary.
Now that we're back from Louie's Wine Dive, we are going to do really fun, easy, simple brunch looks. So, right when you get up, you're getting the calls from your friends, let's go to brunch, let's, get those endless mimosas in. And we want to get your hair done as quick as possible, but still look polished. So what I'm going to do with Megan's hair is going to be, we're going to rod iron it, but then we're going to freshen it up first. So I really like to use EVO Water Killer Dry Shampoo. It's a real true dry shampoo, not too wet, it's not too powdery, but as you were saying just before this, it kind of sometimes it gets a little too white or too dull or, too powdery, right? And so what you're gonna do is section that up, really get at that root, and make sure to spray, not right at the root, but also just like take the can, the size of the can really shows you where you're gonna spray. Let that dry a little bit and shake it in. And then just kind of section off from there. So as we spray right at the root, kind of freshen that look up, we're going to use also the EVO Icon Welder. It's a hot tool shaper, so it's going to have your heat protection on. You want to use a small amount of this. This is to not dry out your hair too much with hot tools. Lightly spray. You can actually spray when your hair is wet before you blow dry, but since we're kind of using it as a refresher tool, we're just going to make it really easy and just kind of make sure that her hair is protected. And then what we're going to do is take it and section from the top of your ears. So this is a really quick way, instead of sectioning very small sections, we're going to take big sections. So once it's all sectioned out, we're going to take big sections and we're going to use our rod iron. I actually really like to use a rod just because it gives you that kind of natural curl, so it's not so perfectly like that Shirley Temple curly Q curl. But what you're going to do is point the rod downward and you're just going to wrap it around. Make sure not to burn yourself. You can actually get, they come with gloves that you can use. I'm standing behind her so I can kind of control that, but just make sure you have a heat glove on your hand. Hold it for about 5 to 8 seconds. and then take it out. And it gives you this beautiful curl, but then see at the ends it kind of just is a little bit more natural. So then you're just gonna take this other big section and make sure the bigger the section, the more you're gonna need that heat on there so it penetrates through all the way to the other side and then do that. So just make sure to hold it a little bit and then release. This Mohawk area is actually one of the most important areas to kind of section off, because that's what's going to cascade over everything, fall over it. So yeah, it's really just your temple to temple all the way back, and it really creates that kind of Mohawk. So even though like Megan has bangs and everything, you're just going to leave those out and put that in right there, and then we can have these panels to work with. And then we're just gonna place this, so it's probably easier for you if you have your hand like, your left hand, right hand with the rod, place it, and then wrap backwards, and that's what's gonna give you that nice kind of feel. So I'm just gonna reach over this way, and just make sure to keep those ends out. So then what we're gonna do is section the top part, that Mohawk area, and this is gonna be really easy. So what you're gonna do is section off about 2 inches, and you're just gonna separate that out, brush that out with your fingers, and then what you're gonna do is put that rod iron right in the back there and wrap around and just let it sit. And we actually have our this rod iron only at like 350 degrees, so it's not super hot. We're not making quesadillas, we're just making some curls. So you're gonna take that other section there, wrap it around, and this is just a refreshen. So if you have your curls already set from like last night, all you have to do is really just quickly curl them again, just to refreshen whatever, kind of, I don't know what kind of night you had, so it's refreshen whatever you have. And then since she has bangs, we're gonna leave those out, and then take this section here and wrap backwards. And just let it sit. Let that dangle there. And then with her bangs, we're just gonna literally just kind of brush them over to the side. You can also just tap them with this, not too much. You just want a little bit of texture in there. Five seconds max, just kind of freshen that up. So once it's all completely curled, you're just gonna shake it out, but before we do that, we're gonna spray it and layer it with our Helmut Light Strong Hairspray. I absolutely love this hairspray. This is what actually sold me on the whole line, was you can actually spray your hair and have it lacquered and everything, and then you can completely brush it out and it still gives you that hold without the crunch or the flaking. So absolutely love it. Same thing that we did with the water killer, the dry shampoo. Spray and mist and layer the hair just so slightly. So you don't want to go too short with it, because then you're just going to get that propellant right into the hair. And then what we're going to do is just kind of shake it out from the root, really give you that volume there, and just really just shake all those curls out, add that texture, part where you want to part, and just kind of mess with it a little bit. Make sure to break up those curls. You never want to see a ringlet of any kind of curl there. And then spray from there. And then you are all ready for your first brunch. Well, first brunch look.
Or first brunch.
Or wherever you want to go. Brunch hop like we do, you never know.